reflection.
Let's see.
To our final guided meditation for the crown chakra. This meditation is going to be somewhere around 15 minutes. So I want to invite you to find a space where you can get comfortable, relax, undisturbed. This is obviously this is still your practice. So everything that is offered here today is with your permission and your consent. So keep that in mind as we kind of journey through our guided meditation. Now, ironically, Sabali, I was looking at for my tripod. I think I might have left my tripod at the office.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's okay though. It's all right. I mean, I'm not gonna be there next week, but I'll be there the week after. So if I do realize I have not left it, I'm gonna text you or Asha and just ask y'all to put it in one of the chests. I'll get it when I get there. But no, that's totally okay. Invitation to find the shape that your body feels like supporting you in to this evening or whatever time of day it is where you are. Inviting you to just settle in, to focus on arriving and being in this space. Allow the breath to come as it wants to. Allowing the body to settle in at its own time, at its own rhythm. Allowing the room to feel like a place that you can just finally settle into and let go. If it feels good to do so, maybe close the eyes or soften your gaze. On your next inhale, invitation to bring your awareness to the space just above your head, the crown chakra. Treating it as if this is where the story that our series, this journey, has been gathering and waiting for. This isn't our beginning. We've already shifted past our middle. This is a moment where everything you've been learning, every week of this journeying has brought us to today. Imagine a soft, steady light hovering just above your head, just above the crown chakra. It's a presence that's been growing with you through each and every class, with every breath that you've taken, every unraveling, every unknowing that you've experienced since day one. Allow your inhales to rise towards this light. And as you exhale, feel that light warming you throughout your body. Breathing in, remembering, and as you exhale, that light lowering. Allow your crown to soften under the weight of the light as it lowers gently through the body. Feeling the light moving into the mind, into your forehead, loosening your jaw, quieting the noise in the head space, but without silencing your inner voice, your inner self. Allow this light to drift down into the space between the brow, tickling your third eye, the place where insight met you, where your intuition began to whisper, where you began to learn how to see yourself with softer, more empathetic eyes. Allow your breath to gather here. Feel your mind loosen and clarity rising without force. If any wisdom from this series feels like it wants to surface, allow it. And if it doesn't feel like anything is rising, that's okay. That is enough as well. On your next inhale, feel that light continue downward towards your throat. A place where your truth meets your breath. Feel the subtle movement here. The rise and fall. Paying attention to your swallows. Invitation to take a moment to honor the truths that you've met during the series. Those spoken and those still waiting to be said aloud. Allow the throat to soften. Allow your breath to move with ease. And on your next exhale, feel that light enter the heart space. This is the shoreline of your emotional body. As you breathe in, feel your breath widening your ribs, feeling the back body expanding. inviting openness into the heart space without demand. Honor the tenderness you've touched during the series. Honor the strength that you reclaimed and released. Honor the parts of you that softened, as well as those parts that stood firm. Even if it's just for this moment right here, allow your heart to rest. Allow yourself to give permission for your heart to be held. On your next exhale, feel that light move a little deeper into your upper belly towards the solar plexus. This is the seat of your fire. This is the direction, your inner authority. Invitation to feel the breath warming this space as you allow your body to remember its power. Honor the boundaries you've strengthened today. Honor any choice that you've made or begin to make or will start to make. Honor the way that you have reclaimed who you are. Allow this fire to settle into a steady, just beautiful glow in the belly. As this light moves lower, deeper into the belly towards the sacral chakra. This place of creativity, emotion, and fluidity or movement. Feel your breath pool here like warm water. Give it permission to swirl, to grow, to loosen what was held too tightly. Honor the emotions that have surfaced during this journey, the creativity that was stirred. Honor the ways in which you allowed yourself to feel. Allow your sacral space to soften and ease its way as that light expands further down into the root chakra. foundation for your safety, the building block of where we started with this program. Your right to exist, your right to feel safe and to trust, and to feel at ease. Feel the weight of your body as the ground receives you, receives your form as you rest on it. As you gently press and root yourself into the floor, onto the bed, into the mat, embrace the steadiness beneath you. This is your invitation to honor the grounding that you began cultivating. Honor the safety that you rebuilt. Honor the ways that you've learned to stay with yourself. Invitation to feel the root settle into stillness. Now imagine this light is beginning to rise up again from the root to the sacral, to the solar plexus, towards the heart, towards the throat, resting at the third eye, and finally resting in the crown. I invite you to begin to return back to that opening above the head, back to that remembering that we started with. Imagine the crown blooming gently, not unprotected, not just hanging wide open, but just available, accessible to your clarity, available to experiencing connection, available to every version of you that has been slowly, steadily emerging throughout this entire series. Allow the breath to rise through the spine like a tide. Allowing the exhales to soften the edges of the body. I invite you to allow your crown to become a lantern, a remembering, a reminder that healing is not a destination, but an invitation to return to self. An invitation to rediscover yourself. Again, again, and again. To experience all the infinite versions of yourself available. When you're ready, invite a deeper inhale and a longer extended exhale. Begin to return back into the room, returning to the body. Carrying everything that you've gathered here over the last 7 weeks. Leaving what you're ready to leave. Taking what you need to take. Knowing that the crown will always open when you count on it to do so. Take a moment to wiggle the fingers, waggle the toes, experience the temperature of the room, to take in your surroundings as you slowly begin to open the eyes. Remembering to treat yourself with gentleness, with kindness, and graciousness until we get a chance to meet again. Whew.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, I hope that was enjoyable. Hopefully that recorded well for Danielle.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna